So what's your project car?
So I got a 1956 Chevy 2-door post car.
I've heard you're kind of an expert on those things.
Oh, kind of like Tri-5 Chevys.
Yeah,
I've kind of always been around them. So
I've heard people call you for the advice on which is which and years and
we try.
and post cars and things that I haven't been around much of.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a stick shift car. It's probably gonna get a Liberty.
LS swapped.
We'll see. It's gonna fit anything that we want to put in it, but
any GM style engine maybe. Yeah,
GM maybe.
GM-ish.
Ford maybe.
That'd be cool.
Chrysler Hemi maybe.
I mean, that'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, the goal is to make it fit whatever you want to put in it.
I like that you didn't go right to LS like the general population would say.
Yeah.
Let's just do an LS in it. It's easy.
I mean, it probably will start with an LS just because that's what we have, but
you're already kind of thinking cooler.
Yeah. Cooler, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit spicier.
I don't know if we're gonna run turbos or what we're gonna do there, but we actually have an SB2 mocked up in it right now. That's a NASCAR engine for people that don't know what that is.
I love those things.
They sound so good.
So awesome, and they rev so high.
Yeah, and they rev so high.
Especially with like a stick shift car to rev it out.
100%, yep.
It is great.
So.
And for cruising, would be fun.
That's what's mocked up in it right now, just for mock up. But it's probably gonna get we have several clutches now, from Black Magic, and then we're doing hopefully a 650 cert cage in it. Because it's getting all the floor work for it, because we're doing leaf spring bracing and stuff like that. So
leaving a leaf spring.
Yeah.
Not trying for like a ladder bar or
we could, but it's more fun with stock suspension.
Yeah, leaf springs work pretty well. You know, Doug's fond of those dang friggin' leaf springs.
We've always kind of raced leaf springs, but
I just don't. I've never really dealt with a leaf spring much, so my brain always just goes like right to drag racing. You want like a nice triangulated 4-link.
That's what everybody goes to, you know.
But then classes
change it up.
You kind of get you kind of screw yourself.
And then you screw yourself, potentially,
because you don't fit.
Because you don't fit any classes.
Especially because these like the drag and drive classes, you can fit some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Depending on what you do.
That's what's so hard about drag and drive classes is they're so much different from like actual classes that if like U.S. Street Nationals this weekend, and it's so hard to like go from a drag and drive event to a radial race. Yeah,
like nothing that fits in U.S. Street Nationals is going on a drag and drive.
Yeah, and the same thing around. Like, I mean, you kind of can, but you got to go take all that stuff out, put something else in, and then, changing your engine combo. And
yeah, there's a few people that are actually willing to turn their car over for 2 different races like that.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, there's a couple cars that you can probably pull everything out of, pull the radiator and all the cooling system out of, but then to actually do that before or after a drag and drive is like, man.
I won't lie, like sometimes we come home and we'll get it all out, but we usually just let it set for a little bit and then we'll work on it after that.